Man, some of you Sonic fans are sad, no offense, man, but like, did you guys actually think we were going to get Sonic Frontiers gameplay at PlayStation State of Play? What's going on, guys? Gamer Guide here, and I had no idea we were going to get State of Play the other day. I didn't even know what was going on. And for some reason, Sonic fans were thinking we would get Sonic Frontiers gameplay. You know, these are the same people that are saying Sonic fans are eating good. Sonic fans are eating good. I thought we weren't going to get any Frontiers gameplay until like May or earliest April. But I'm thinking we're getting it close to E3. And some of you guys, like every single gaming event, you guys are expecting to see Frontiers gameplay. You know, I don't know what's sadder, saying Sonic fans are eating good when the food hasn't come yet, or constantly setting yourselves up for disappointment by expecting Frontiers gameplay at every single gaming event. You know, that's like going to every social gathering thinking the food is for you when you weren't even invited. Like, seriously. But anyway, we got some nice juicy Sonic Frontiers leaks as per usual. This time we're getting a lot. Some seem pretty credible, others don't. But obviously, a lot of them come from Reddit, or aka 4chan, one of the most reputable websites for Sonic news, since Sega refuses to show us anything and Izuka is afraid to show us that gameplay. And you know, before I used to read these leaks before I started recording, but you know, due to the influx of Sonic Frontiers leaks we get, it's more entertaining to just read them for the first time live and be surprised, you know, because it's entertaining reading these leaks. So first, let's start with some Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Origins leaks. But before I get into that, be sure to smash that like button, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers before Sonic Frontiers. Did you guys know I was supposed to actually hit 100k subs by now? My channel analytics said I was supposed to hit 100k subs since March of last year, March 2021. So now we have to hit 100k subs. Alright, now it says here, and I feel like I've seen this before, but it's saying a lot of Sonic fans are waiting for a gameplay trailer for Sonic Frontiers and want to know what happens to Origins, or what happened to Origins. So far, Frontiers is pretty much getting finalized and is running really good. However, Origins is getting delayed for various reasons I'll explain. Now, first, Sonic Frontiers. Expect a new trailer around mid to late March. This is what a lot of people are saying. I'm not sure, but we're going to see. We're going to see and find out if Frontiers trailer, we're getting another one or third trailer this month. The game will have new models and assets. TGA ones were placeholders, okay. Frontiers will have 5 playable characters: Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and a customizable character avatar. Okay, I doubt that. There are around 7 open zones and 28 cyberspace levels. What does he mean 7 open zones? I thought we were supposed to have 4 islands. So I don't know what he's talking about here. Maybe he's referring to Chaos Emeralds, but there's like 4 islands. Zones will offer landscapes, villages, towns, and a few giant cities that offer interactive buildings and shops. Chow Garden comes back, but it's customizable and also serves as the bonus room. I've been hearing about the Chow Garden in so many leaks. I'll actually be disappointed if we don't get the Chow Garden Frontiers at this point. Limited customization for Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy are like auras, boost, clothing, and idle animation. Okay. Oh, customizations, kind of like Colors Ultimate. Advanced customization for custom characters, a lot of different species, more color options, body, head, face shapes, heights, quill, fur, hair, and etc. And it offers a designer tool where you can make custom patterns for your character and various logos, emblems, also more clothing options. Okay. New form for Sonic, that is a glitchy purple aura and eyes, more variety of egg pawns and badniks, an online mode with various game mods like Battle Royale and racing. That's nice, and DLC that gives you more zones, characters, etc. Yeah, I've heard about that, the DLC. We should be getting that next year. Pre-order bonus movie skins, that's believable, and a collector's edition, which is also believable. They've been doing collector's editions for a while now, since Mania. Now let's read some juicy leaks of Sonic Origins, because this game has just been completely silent on Sega's end. Origins is delayed to late summer or early fall. That is believable. News around Sonic Central around May. You guys seriously think we're getting another Sonic Central in May? I don't know. We might. Because, you know, E3 is pretty much dead. So Sega should just do their own, you know, digital presentation like Nintendo does. Remakes from scratch? Yeah, we know. 3D Sonic Hub Worlds that plays like Utopia and has polygon design, reason why is delayed. Are you saying it's delayed because of a 3D hub world? And the person who wrote these leaks is probably too young to remember, but Sonic Jam, there was a game that existed on the Sega Saturn called Sonic Jam. It had all the classics compilation. That was around Sonic's 5th anniversary, and it also had a 3D hub world, which was the first time you played as Sonic in the 3D space, Sonic and Tails. So that was pretty nice. Now 5 zones for each game, or is he talking about like 5 zones in the 3D Hub world where you play Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic CD, Sonic 3, and Sonic and Knuckles separately? Rewind feature, and went from Mania Team to Dimp's team and is in development hell. Okay, well we all know it's development hell, but I don't think Dimps is working on it. But yeah, okay, so those are the first leaks. There's 3 leaks I'm going to be reading. Now, the second leak, I honestly don't want to read this because this describes the supposed 3rd trailer that we're getting on Sonic Frontiers this month. And, you know, it's just describing the story and what we'll see in the trailer. And it just sounds so ridiculous and unbelievable. Premi actually covered this on his channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show the screenshots here because it's a lot to read. So I'm just going to show it here and you guys read it yourselves. Yeah, you see, the trailer sounds a lot like the beginning of Sonic Boom Rise of Lyrics, so I'm not sure about that, but but alright, now let's get to the 3rd leaks here, the Q&A Part 2. Now, if you guys remember in my previous Sonic Frontiers video, I talked about a Q&A leak where some playtester was answering people's questions. Now, this is a second one, so I'm going to read it here. Now, I'm going to have to blur out some words here because you guys know this is 4chan, so the people here are still stuck in the year 2002, like they're still in the early 2000s, so they still say a lot of slurs that I can't show on YouTube right now. So alright, so this person says, a few weeks ago I took part in testing for the new Sonic game. My knowledge on the series isn't super current since I'm only a casual fan, so please bear with me. I was pretty big into Sonic when I was a kid, having a lot of the games on the GameCube. I played a little of the 06 game on the 360, but only rarely because it was so difficult. I eventually got rid of it entirely because I was in high school and my friends were all into Halo 3 when that released. According to videos I saw later, I guess I dodged a bullet on that one. Alright, now this right off the bat already sounds very believable because I'm always more likely to trust a playtester who is not a big Sonic fan than a playtester who is a Sonic fan, because we all know Sonic fans can lie. And this person is saying that he wanted to play Sonic 06, but it was too difficult. I mean, he's not a big Sonic fan because he didn't even know that Sonic 06 was a bad, glitchy game. He just thought it was difficult. And the fact that he dropped it so he could, you know, fit in with his friends or his cooler friends and play Halo 3. Yeah, this sounds very believable. Anyway, I'm sure that's the least interesting part to everyone here. So I'll get into what I played. My testing group seemed to be focused on the later parts of the game, as I had started out with some of the skills and upgrades in the skill tree already unlocked. And the enemies have some mechanics that require combat knowledge. The map screen referred to the area as the Steel Slopes Island. But the island has a pretty hostile feel to it. Very dead and industrial. There's patches of dead brown grass, oil pools that slow Sonic down, significantly crumbling buildings, and lots of smokestacks and factory equipment pumping smog into the air. Running into smog clouds lowers your visibility, and if you get too deep into a smog cloud, you start taking damage and can die. One of the recurring missions I played was to clear out the enemies in an area and then turn on a giant fan that would blow away the smog. It was honestly a bit repetitive, as the only thing that seemed to differentiate each mission was how many robots I'd have to defeat before I could turn on the fan. I did about 5 of those missions before I got a new one that told me to turn off the factory generator. But that was at the end of my mission and I didn't get to see it. Alright, so that's a lot of information about the terrain and the environments of Sonic Frontiers. So he also says combat is a mixed bag. That's what a lot of playtesters say. So he says it's a mixed bag with some abilities comboing together really well and some completely slowing down the fight's pace. There's a standard melee combo with quick punches and kicks done by just mashing the attack button. It works, but it brings you to a dead stop even if you're running. It doesn't work much better in the air either. Pressing the melee button will have Sonic do a flip kick, but didn't find a way to get close enough to use it without getting hit. There was a tornado attack you could do by jumping in the air and pressing one of the triggers. It reminded me of one of those GameCube Sonic games. Using the tornado cancels out all your speed, but enemies caught in the vortex get thrown up into the air and fall onto their backs. They get up pretty quickly though, so I think you have to upgrade it before it becomes useful, alright? I thought the combat was most fun when I was running in circles around enemies and using movement-based attacks. That's the spin cycle. Okay. You can jump into the air and use a bounce attack, which feels a lot like that one upgrade from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, but it's been a while so I might be misremembering. One of the upgrades I got in the skill tree added a shockwave effect to the bounce, which would stun enemies near where you bounced on the ground and do a little damage. You can also combo the bounce into a homing attack, which felt like the GameCube Sonic games, except stronger. My session started with an upgrade already unlocked, where every time you hit an enemy with a homing attack, there was a burst effect and they would shoot backwards really fast and slam into any enemies that were behind them. Okay, this is the most descriptive Sonic Frontiers leak I've ever read. This has to be true, because this is very descriptive. Like, you can tell, like, he's trying to recall everything he did. The last ability I remember is the spin cycle. Okay, if you run it on the ground and hold the trigger, a digital pixel trail starts flowing behind you. If you can make a loop and connect the trail, the loop will slam shut and make a big cyber explosion. This might be a little obscure, but if you ever played those Pac-Man World games, there's a loop ability just like it, except obviously the Sonic version is faster. The spin cycle seems like a big game feature. Oh, it is. We saw it in the first trailer, or the teaser trailer, as it has the most upgrades on the skill tree. There were 3 upgrade levels of damage, 3 upgrade levels for trail length, and a few other special effect upgrades like a shockwave. I know I spent a lot of time on combat, but so does the game. It was a good 30% of my play session, at least, and it's kind of grindy. When you beat enemies, you get light orbs that the game calls cyber cores. These are what you spend on the skill tree to get abilities and upgrades. You need a lot of cores for an upgrade, especially the later ones, but enemies only give 1 or 2 cores each. It took me 3 of those fan missions to unlock the bounce attack shockwave. So this game seems like a very grinding game, and you know how Sonic Team does to pad out gameplay. This looks like it's very guilty of that padding. The island was pretty big and moving around it was interesting. Sonic moves at a pretty fast pace and he turns pretty wide, so it can be easy to overshoot something if you aren't careful. Yikes. The guy overseeing my session told me a couple tricks that helped make movement feel better. Firstly, when you're running downhill, you can press one of the face buttons to start rolling and you'll actually go faster. Secondly, when you need to make a tight turn, you can hold down the spin cycle trigger and it tightens up your turn radius. This made it a lot easier to move around the map and collect rings and animals, although I wasn't sure why I needed them. Man, this person is such a Sonic noob. Like, he doesn't know that you usually roll into a ball to gain momentum. I mean, I will give him the benefit of the doubt. A lot of modern Sonic games don't implement that, especially the boost game. Sonic doesn't roll at all, except in Generations, but he only rolled into a ball when he was drifting. So there are a few fast travel points, and they look like those checkpoints from the Genesis games. You can't fast travel to them if you're currently in the air though. I found that out the hard way, since I accidentally managed to clip out of bounds. I was rolling downhill really fast and wasn't able to turn fast enough to avoid a piece of rubble. I guess it was slanted just right, because it pushed me under the ground, and I just kept falling. Oh gosh, this is sounding like a Sonic 06 glitch. They better patch that up. Now he finally says, the island also has 3 strange statues that can send you to linear levels that the game calls the cyberspace zone. Okay, so the boost stages are linear. The portals that send you there, as well as all the platforms, have the same kind of digital pixel look as the spin cycle trail. Some levels are standard platformer hallways where you just have to get to the end, while others focus in on one ability and require you to do something difficult with it. The one I remember most was this big flat floor made up of different tiles. Some tiles were normal floor and some were all cracked and would crumble as soon as you stepped on them. Getting to the end required you to hold the spin cycle trigger to get the tighter turn radius and zigzag around the cracked tiles. Your normal turn radius was too wide, and if you tried to move slowly, this pixel cloud thing would catch up to you and teleport you to the start of the level. Oh, that sucks. And I already know there's no game over. I mean, there wasn't even a game over in Sonic Forces, so Sega's going to keep that tradition. Getting to the end of a cyberspace zone level gives you a Chaos Emerald. I got 7 of them, but they didn't really do anything. I know in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, they power up Sonic and Shadow during the final boss. So maybe they would have done something if I got to play the mission where I turn off the factory generator. That's about all I can remember of the game. It was fun at points, but the island was also kind of empty. I don't know if there were more side missions to do, but I hope they'd be more varied than those fan missions. I also wish the terrain had been more interesting, as it seemed like there were a lot of cool movement abilities, but not a lot of places to use them out of the cyberspace zone. Okay. So there you have it. That is the one Sonic Frontiers leak that I actually think is very credible. You know, this guy went into great detail, and he seemed very noobish because, you know, he doesn't play a lot of Sonic games. But yeah, the game sounds very ambitious, and it sounds like there's some good things and also some bad things that Sonic Team needs to work on and fix before the game comes out this holiday season. So what do you guys think about all these? Let me know down in the comments below. Which of the Sonic leaks of the 3 I showed you sound the most believable? The first one, the second one, or the third one? And what do you guys think about Sonic Origins? Do you even care about that game coming out at all? And what do you hope to see in Frontiers? And do you think we're going to get Frontiers gameplay and or a trailer this month? Let me know. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. But yeah, that's all I got for now. So, but yeah, we'll wait and see. But until next time, I'm out.